Rehabilitated? Well, now let me see. You know, I don't have any idea what that means.
Well, it means you're ready to rejoin society.
I know what you think it means, Sonny. Am I sorry for what I did?
Well, I am.
There's not a day goes by I don't feel regret. I want to talk to him. I want to try to talk some sense to him. That kid's long gone, and this old man is all that's left. So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give.
One time in middle school, it was around Christmas, I was in study hall and there was a couple people there, and this girl said, you know, there's Christmas carols, but why aren't there any Valentine's Day songs? This other guy, a musician friend of mine, turned to her and was like, you mean love songs? Today we are giving away, possibly, my finest creation, Lieutenant Nibbles. If you want Lieutenant Nibbles sent to you for free, message me at the first link in the description on Etsy. Lieutenant Nibbles, roughly speaking, is an RAF soldier. Yes, I know I didn't quite get the right shade for the beret, but it's pretty close. He has little gold buttons. He is adorable. He is a headphone stand, but a lot of people buy my headphone stands just because they look cool and they just want something to put on their desk or something. We're gonna take actual proper official photos of him later, but yes, this dachshund will protect your territory. How your dog imagines himself when the mailman comes every day. Anyway, let's do the old morning roundup. We will take photos of that little boy later. First off, got another Doxy printing here. Hey, Moai. Printed this other Moai earlier. Got a real fun one here. This is your preview of the Hip Hop Chihuahua. Yes, you saw him yesterday in the stream, a little sneak peek. Obviously, once he gets painted, it's gonna be a lot more striking, but this is his gold chain. He's got kind of a bewildered expression on his face, and we're making the hat right now. This guy actually does have a support. You can kind of see on the back there, the brim of the hat. Other than that, he is supportless. Small raptor skull. I would love to see these start selling more. I need to, actually, I think the next one I'm gonna make another product, and it is going to be a skull, because these things do sell kind of consistently. Two Moai is just about to be done. Small David can. Over here, it's nothing but good vibes. We got the giant cheese. Yup. And we've got the big D20. And secondly, you kind of already know what's coming, but policeman dog. Yes, he's got a badge and he's got a police hat and he is a Labrador. Maybe you could kind of also redo him as a golden retriever since they look really similar. But yeah, this guy, we're gonna do royal blue. I think policemen's hats have like a black rim with this being blue. Of course, we're gonna have the gold features, and we're gonna probably just look up what the most common color of Labrador is and do that for this. But yeah, policeman dog, always a classic. Police dog got done. You can kind of see these are in the same size category, let's say. But yeah, I think we're gonna try and paint him today, maybe today or tomorrow, something like that. I think he's gonna be pretty cool. All right, I will walk you through what we're printing. This here is gonna be a rock fist. This is a skull, a Celtic skull with no hook. Yeah, you'll see. I don't think you guys have seen it before. Obviously, still got the Hip Hop Chihuahua. You can see more of his hat printing. Looks like the overhang angle was totally fine. This is a dwarf can. The other one messed up again. I don't know what's going on with that printer, but yeah. This is an Einstein. This one, as you can see, is still lowering, but it's going to be a Winston Churchill pipe holder. We sold another one. It is coffee time. We're gonna come back, we're gonna get pictures of Lieutenant Nibbles. We'll probably get around to painting this guy, hopefully at least the first couple layers. I think there's a bunch of painted things to package and maybe something else, I don't know. Oh, a tiny bit chilly today, but not that bad. Got a couple of internationals. I'm dropping them off personally. It's getting dunkin' here, so give me a cold brew with cream. Best part of the day. Also, we're gonna see if the burrito place is open. The $7 burrito place. It's becoming a real staple of my life. Oh, by the way, this morning I hit a new weight goal, a new low of my weight. So it's really happening for me. There's a Hispanic clinic here. I've always wondered, like, if I went in there, would they really be like, no, only Hispanics? I think Hispanic technically means people that speak Spanish. So maybe I just have to speak Spanish to go to that clinic. Oh yeah, burrito place is open. We're doing this. Hola.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Un burrito sin frijoles. Al pastor.
Pastor. No frijoles. ¿Quieres el arroz, la lechuga, el pico?
Sí, sí.
Okay. ¿Solamente esto?
Ah, sí.
Okay. Son $8.
Dinero.
Yes.
I'm almost convincing now. She even told me to pull around in Spanish. That's fancy stuff. Seriously though, if you want the best, you gotta go somewhere where they barely speak English. Like, that's what you want. That's the sign you should be looking for. Words can't even express how excited I am for this thing. Muchas gracias. Seriously, I've been to big cities. I lived in Austin. I've been to a bunch of cities, Long Beach, different places in California. And I can tell you that the best Mexican food you're ever gonna get is in a place like this, a small town in Texas. And it's gonna be from a place like that, somewhere that basically looks like a little shack, like with people that barely even speak English. That's what you want. That's the money right there. Looks like we're taking a bit of a detour today. You know, next time if it's a little warmer, maybe we'll just eat the burrito there. It's a little too cold for it today, but it'd be nice to just get out of the shop for a while, be in the world. My city may not be beautiful, but it's got its perks. Nacogdoches County, I believe, is the poorest county in Texas, or at least it was at one point. But there's not really that much crime, and it's probably because even the poor people here have guns, so you're not gonna rob them. Here, I'm gonna have these guys guard my burrito real quick. They even gave me both verde y roja salsa. I really should ask them if I can just buy a big thing of these salsas, because these are like some of the best in the game right here. Doesn't look like much, but this is fire right here. Man, one of those $7 burritos and a big cup of coffee. There are few things in life that make me happier than that. I think we're gonna record another episode of M3 Crypto. I'm really starting to look forward to this. Man, it's a difficult thing to express, but I love going through the charts and analyzing. Like, once you actually know how to create a system that creates profit, it's such a good feeling. But yeah, we've got some really good stuff. The link to my other channel, M3 Crypto, is in the description. Feel free to check it out if that's your thing. Okay, we're gonna do the first layer on this guy, then we're gonna package thing. All right, let's package these guys. Of course, white octo, a classic. We're adding another magnet to the board for today because we just listed Lieutenant Nibbles. Like I said, you can message me on Etsy and I can give you the prototype for free. But if you just want to buy one, It's in my store. Golden T-Rex. Oh yeah, this was a dolphin, but yeah. We did the first layer on the Labrador Retriever cop. We'll show you. Yep. Kind of went with a bit of a fawny, tawny kind of color. I don't really know which one means like tan, fawny or tawny. Probably tawny, but yeah. It's not the exact color that a lot of Labrador Retrievers are, but you know, it's pretty close. So you can see that's gonna look good. Then we're gonna tape off these areas, or we're gonna tape off the face. Then we're gonna paint these areas, and we'll probably do a little gold highlight on the emblem and the badge as well. Einstein. Candy pipe. Now for some of these guitar hangers. All right, we got the hip hop Chihuahua. So I think we're gonna clean him up, and we're going to do the first part, which is his face and stuff. Kind of do the same thing we're doing with the other one. Doxy. Small David can. Shark. We'll show you what we got with the dog so far. This guy's almost dry enough to tape off. And we've gotten Chihuahua Boy here. Decided to make him kind of that brown color that a lot of Chihuahuas are. Of course, we're gonna have the gold chain. We're gonna have the Bitcoin's gonna be gold, black hat, and then the hoodie, of course, is gonna be white. The small raptor skull is next. Got another big alien. We're gonna have black eyes, and we're gonna have this guy be orange. Yep, making a little rockfish. Golden froggy dish. T-Rex. Another sharky boy. We're about to paint all the things, but let's tape this off and do the next layer. All right, let's give you the before. So this T-Rex is going gray. These guys are going gold. We're doing the old black and white fade on the giant skull. All this stuff is going black. Of course, after this is black, we're gonna white up the skull itself. And the dachshund gets an undercoat of black and gets brown over it. Of course, the sharks get the shark coloring. And this is the dog cop. We golded his badges, and we're gonna tape them off, and then it's just blue time and he'll be done. All right, some after photos. We got the gray, should say after video, gold. This guy's about to get the white. The Doxy, black. Got the T-Rex skull, the David, and the Sharkos. We're about to get the white on this guy. Whew. All right, last thing of the day. We're kind of going late, but I really wanted to get this done. We taped off the badges. It's ready for its blue coat. I'm probably going to paint this blue and then make the rim black, because I think that would be the customary color. Yeah, a lot of times the little strap thing and that is black. Maybe we'll hit some gold on these buttons afterwards like we did with the other one, but looks like pretty normal. Yep, that's about enough for today. Pretty good day. Made some good heads. Things are going in the right direction. Today, I sold 2 giant pink sharks, which, you know, that's how you know things are going well. I'm grateful for that. I'm really grateful for that burrito. But maybe the biggest thing, somebody in the gratitude gang on the Discord, again, message me on Facebook, link on the main YouTube page. They got to speak at a local Rotary club where they live, and they did a whole gratitude thing and talked about the gratitude gang. This was to a group of people. Like, we've broken into the mainstream, guys. And so it just makes me think, what happens after we've done this for a year? 2 years. We're like 5 months into this thing. Maybe getting close to 6. I'd have to think about what. Yeah, it's closer to 5. So you don't know. You don't know what kind of impact you might have. I just randomly like started making these videos and now it's a whole thing. Feels pretty good. So let's read from the comments and questions section on the Discord. So a lot of people on the Discord, gonna be honest here, they're making jokes about my whole Happy Tuesday thing from the last episode, which is fine. Cheesed writes, hey, M3 is 3D. Make a video about demystifying taxes and expenses. Well, there's a lot of things I guess I could say about that. It's really hard to talk about some of this stuff without veering into politics. So most people in my position would have incorporated a very long time ago, but I am morally opposed to the corporation. If I could push a button and abolish all forms of corporation as a legal entity, I would do it. Corporations are a holdover from British mercantilism. It's pretty complex morally because of the incursion of the state into the private sector, but the corporation as a legal entity is basically immoral, but also people incorporate to prevent immoral things happening to them. The moral dilemma basically is whether to entangle yourself further with the state and try to prevent its amount of predation upon you, or to not entangle yourself with the state and just let them do what they're going to do to you. The best way I can think to illustrate this dilemma, and this is a vivid example, I'm not saying it's actually like this isn't a perfect, there are no perfect analogies. But imagine you're in a concentration camp, but instead of a normal concentration camp, there are 2 nominees for commandant, and they're trying to get the prisoners to vote for them. And what this would probably do is make conditions in the camp somewhat better, because they have to promise something in order to get your vote. But also, there's a really good chance that this is going to make people less motivated to escape. There's going to be a class of people created by that because they've exercised a small amount of choice, they feel like they have a sunk cost fallacy is what it's called. And so then it's also going to get those people to fight amongst themselves. And like all of this kind of obscures the fact that you're trapped there, and that's wrong. So the reason that would be an apt analogy is because you don't have true freedom of choice in there, and you can understand either decision, to participate with the system or to not participate with the system. And basically your freedom of choice is not being respected in any significant way. So the onus, morally speaking, kind of isn't on you. I'm just choosing to not ingratiate myself more with something that I believe is provably immoral. So in the same way, I would never tell somebody they shouldn't incorporate. It's not the decision that I have made, but I understand why, and I understand the justifications, morally speaking. It's just not what I decided to do. And yes, obviously, that means that I pay more taxes than I otherwise would need to. Internet User 87 says, your Salvadorian cream 3D printer is legit. Oh, yes, it is. Rich Garden says, happy Tuesday, because it's Taco Tuesday. I didn't think of that. Kimcast says, Beagle turned out awesome. I guess I probably do need to release the STL for the Beagle. Comment below if you'd like that. Well, it is gratitude time. Tell me what you're grateful for. Tell me what interesting adventures you're going on in 2025. We love to hear it. Comment below. I will probably give you a heart. I will probably give you a thumbs up. Feel free to thumbs up some other comments, huh? Not such a bad idea. I will see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. You guys are the best. Gratitude gang forever.